Welcome to my channel. I'm Devin from Freckled Mom. Today we are turning Dollar Tree items into home decor. We have 3 projects and a quick message at the end. Let's get started. So this was a dollar store yard stake. I took everything off. You need to be careful because there are a few pieces like that Happy Easter that has little nails in it, so be careful. And then you're gonna have to sand down the sparkly stuff, and now I just painted everything over, and I used a white Navajo that I use on most of my pieces. This is a color that goes well in my house, but you can change it to your own style and whatever colors are in your house. If you're new, welcome, and if you're returning, hey, if you like this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. And if you like crafting and DIYs, please consider subscribing so you can see when I upload new videos. So now I just painted the tires, and I'm going in with an apple barrel caramel to do the door and like the bed of the truck. Now remember, there was some eggs there at the top in the bed of the truck, but I'm gonna change that. And this isn't gonna be an Easter, DIY, so to say, but it is going to be a yard stake to stick out in the yard for spring. So I'm just going through, and I did like the little square that was on this that said Happy Easter, so I'm going back in. I'm just using a Sharpie, and I'm just making another square, and I'm going to add in a word over here. And then over here, I was going to put some words on the door, like whatever farm or carrot farm or whatever, but it was just kind of small and I couldn't do it. So you'll see what I end up doing, and I think it came out super cute. And again, I didn't do an exact Easter thing, it's just spring, but I named it Pete's Farm, which you'll see as we go, and I think it all came together pretty cute. I had printed these words from my Cameo. Again, I did Pete's Farm for right here, and I'm just taping off the top and bottom. And then I ended up adding our last name for that little sign that was below the truck where it had said Happy Easter, and I just put our name. I thought that was going to be cute because I'm putting it in our yard. And I go through and I stencil very lightly with that Navajo white, just so I can reduce the bleed through. I did get a little bleed through, and I have to say I'm not a fan of this font. It's the Paprika, and I like it, I love it, but not for stenciling. So I end up going through with this apple barrel spiced berry because the colors of my house are beige and like a caramel, and then this maroonish kind of color for the shutters. So I wanted it to match my house, and I think it came out so cute. And I'm just using a little baby wipe because I got a little bit, a little too extra happy over there. And I'm just going through, and I'm doing it on both stencils, one which is my last name and one for the Pete's Farm. Again, this is all going to be put together for one project. You could do it for whatever you want, an Easter or your name, or maybe, someone's graduating or a party. It's just something you could do to match whatever you're going for. And now I'm just using my heat gun, and I'm going through and I'm peeling up the vinyl. And I probably should have let it dry a little bit more. I don't know why I was in such a rush. You don't need a rush when you're crafting. Just take your time. This is definitely a form of therapy for me. I love crafting. I love having the quiet time. And, you can put on a movie or TV or just sit there quietly, And weeding, for some reason, is so therapeutic for me. I love it. I swear there's gotta be a bunch of people in some support group who love weeding as therapy.
Playing songs on my guitar. I know I have to be somewhere else to be able to find myself. Shouldn't be so complicated. If I listen to my heart, I'm gonna leave it all behind. Find myself, I'm gonna start over new. Yeah, I'm on my way now.
Now again, I really love this font, just not for a stencil. It's super thin and it definitely had bleed through. And there's like a funny line in the middle. I don't know how I did that, so I'm just gonna cover that up. I do little touch-ups wherever I had a bleed through. I went over it with that spice berry again, and I just thickened up the lines a little bit. Now you're about to see where I made a little mistake, but I am showing you how I fixed it. So that truck piece was a little too high. When I ripped it off, I peeled all the paint off. So after I put the front one on, I went through and I fixed it up. I just used a razor blade and I cut down the fender pieces or whatever they're called. And I just made it a little bit shorter and I filed it down. I put it back on. You'll see I painted it over again and it really came out super cute. Here I'm using some cotton pods and this is where the eggs were. Get it now? Pete's farm, you know, like Peter Cottontail. Anyways, I know, dad joke, whatever. I think it's cute. So these are actually cotton pods from Hobby Lobby. So you could get them, I'm just hot gluing them down. You could get them from the dollar store and they come like 3 to a pack, but I think Hobby Lobby's better because it comes with a whole stem. And then I'm just going to hot glue my sign on and that's it, guys. Like, it came out so cute, and now the mailman knows he's at the right house because now my name is there. And how adorable is this? I just love how this came out. And again, these cotton pods you could get at Hobby Lobby or at the dollar store. I just like it from Hobby Lobby to be on the stem. But either way, the price ends up about the same. So now we're on to project number 2. This is just a dollar store box and some tissues that I got on sale, actually clearance from Michael's. So I just peeled it off, so it's a 1 ply of tissue paper, and I'm heavily Mod Podging this. Like, I put so much Mod Podge on it. I start on the bottom, and I'm gonna start on the bottom and work on the outside and then do the inside. So I just lay it down and I use my fingers and I just smooth out from the center out. And then I'm gonna go and I'm gonna do all the sides. And just the exact same thing, Mod Podge and smooth it. I love saving money, so I love Dollar Tree crafts. But that isn't all I do. I like to challenge myself and show you guys different things. I have thrift haul videos and flipping Fridays where I flip those items. Sometimes we go shopping. I do many DIYs for our home and gifts for others. Sometimes we'll organize stuff, and as the weather warms up, you'll see some furniture flips. If you like these kinds of videos, make sure you subscribe. When you click the bell to all, you'll be notified for every video I post. I post every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. You can also find me on Instagram and Facebook as Freckled Mom. Now you can see that we're starting to get some corners here, and I'm going to show you what I do with that in a minute, but just still do the same thing on all 4 sides, smooth it out the best you can.
I've been trying my best for a while, trying to please everyone who's around me. I've been putting...
Now after I've gathered everything into the corner, I just take my scissors and I just cut it straight right off, and it's already Mod Podge, so it really, you don't even notice it. You could go back and smooth it out, but I didn't even notice it. I think it looks fine just like that. And you'll see we have some left over on the tops, so you just want to cut the corners off. because now we're gonna go and put the tissue paper inside. We're gonna do all the same things. We're just going to lay the tissue paper in and Mod Podge it, and then do the same thing. Just smear it from the center outwards. And you'll see as I go, I do this to all 4 sides, but I should have let the Mod Podge dry before going in with the razor blade, as you see here, because it did rip a little bit. So that was my mistake. It worked just fine, but if you were gonna do this, I think I would wait till it's completely dry and then go in with the razor blade. So do you normally do Mod Podge projects like this? Like, do you wait for it to dry and then use a razor blade, or do you just go in while it's still wet and try to trim it off? Either way, it came out great. I think it's adorable. You could use this box for literally anything. You could put it in your kitchen or your bathroom, a little spot in your office to put like pens and stuff. I just think this box is so adorable, and I actually had a different idea for this, but then as I started doing it, as always, my complete idea changed, and you'll see what I do, but I just love the final product. And again, so easy. It's just tissue paper and a box from the dollar store. And then I'm just gonna go through and cut those little handles out, because I do want it to be functional. I do want to be able to carry this, and you know how I like to make things functional. So I just used the razor blade and I just cut it out.
I don't want to be trapped in a box. I just wanna go my own way.
Don't think we're done with the Mod Podge yet. We're gonna go through and we're gonna do all the outsides. We're gonna do the bottom, and that just hardens it up a little bit and keeps it a little bit more secure and durable. And then we're gonna do the same thing on the inside. You probably want to wait a good 15-20 minutes and make sure it's really dry before you flip it over and do the inside, because you don't want the bottom of the box to stick to whatever you're working on.
I've been trying my best for a while, trying to please everyone.
So here is where it turns into an Easter project. So I had that Happy Easter sign. I had some golden eggs, some flowers, and a little bit of this green moss I just cut out to fit on top of the styrofoam that I put in the bottom. And now I'm just going to assemble everything. I cut the flowers so they would fit perfectly in the little box, and I'm just going to assemble them. I think they look so cute.
It all behind, find myself, I'm gonna start over new. Yeah, I'm on my way now.
And now I'm gonna go through with these gold eggs. You could use the colored eggs or eggs you have made in previous projects. I like the gold. It kind of was like a little, pink and gold, simple little thing. I thought it was cute. And then I hot glued that Happy Easter sign that I took from another project right onto the front of this, and I think it came out so adorable. I am in love with it. It fits right in with my Easter decor and my spring decor. And it's just super cute, super simple, and as you saw, super easy. And very cheap, I might add.
If I listen to my heart, I'm gonna leave it all behind. Find myself, I'm gonna start over new. Yeah, I'm on my way.
If you thought those projects were easy, this one is even easier. So I have one of these signs, and I'm just gonna take everything off of it. I'm gonna take the bunny off.
I'm on my way now.
So I go through and I do one layer of my favorite chalk paint. This is smoked pearl. And then I have one of these Dollar Tree decals. Literally, this is the easiest project. I peeled the decals off and I put them on, and that was it. It was literally so simple. I just lined it up though to make sure I wasn't gonna be crooked. I think this is so cute. You could put this in your kitchen, and I mean, you could put it anywhere. I have it in my bathroom, and I just think it's so sweet. These are the colors of my powder room, and I just think it matched it perfect, but do whatever matches your house. And then I went through and I dry brushed a little bit of oyster chalk paint. You'll see it better in the picture. This doesn't really pick it up too much with the camera, but it came out so cute. I do go through and I add a little bit of twine that I had cut off, and this is just so you could hang it. I think it's so cute, and it adds just a little bit of rustic farmhouse to it and just that little added touch that it needed. And that's it. How simple and quick and adorable is this? Oh my goodness, I love it so much. Thank you for watching, and I hope you're inspired to take some Dollar Tree items and make seasonal or home decor on a budget. Don't forget to like this video and comment what your favorite project was today. Hi guys, I wanted to jump on real quick and say thank you for your support. And thank you for subscribing to me. I am super excited. Every subscriber counts. I appreciate every single one of you. I am so excited, and I am thankful that you guys are here helping me grow my channel and following me on my journey. So let's craft and have a great day. Don't forget to subscribe to see new videos. I'm on Instagram and Facebook as Freckled Mom. You can also read my blog about motherhood, sobriety, delicious recipes, and more at freckledmom.com. See you Friday.